So finally, as you and I are aging, sadly, we are also in a profession that is aging. I mean, many of the chiropractors that we've kind of grown up with are facing retirement, and I imagine you, like me, get questions about how do you make that transition out of practice or into a reduced schedule. Just as a as a final question, what do you advise someone who's got 5 years, 6 years looking out there, and they're getting ready to hang it up? What's some advice that you give?
So 5 or 6 years until they're ready to be done, kind of a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think there's a decision to be made for any business owner, and the chiropractor has to remember they're a business owner at that point. They're not just a doctor. I like to say that you take your hands everywhere that you go. So you'll always be a chiropractor, but you might not always be a business owner. So you have to decide what you want your legacy to be. Do you want to sell your practice to somebody else? Do you want to keep the business going and have employees that run it and you have free time or flexible time? I think that nobody wants to sit around and do nothing. So I love to see when doctors will, whether in their own practice or another, stay active, have a little cash-based practice out of the back of their house or, in a room they rent somewhere. And, don't see Medicare patients if you don't want to be enrolled. That's okay. And have your retirement practice where you go in the number of hours you want to go in and you treat the people you want to treat and you don't deal with what you don't want to deal with. But the gift that chiropractors have is something to be shared. And unless there's a physical reason they can't do it anymore, and even then they can maybe use an instrument, they have that with them forever. And that's a gift that keeps on giving. So the decision is, what do you want to do with your business?
Wow, great answer.
Yeah, great.
Um, Thank you for being so generous with your time and your talent for this interview. I'm just kind of know Kathy better now. That's very, very cool. And so thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank you for being a great friend and mentor to me as well, and my mastermind partner. So I appreciate that.